This video is about preparing for your NDIS plan review, also known as your scheduled plan review. In this video, we will cover a few things to help you get ready for your scheduled plan review meeting with one of our Uniting team members. This includes what is a scheduled plan review, what happens at one and when to book it, what documentation to bring and why it's important to start preparing for your review meeting 6 months out. What is an NDIS Scheduled Plan Review?
Hi, Tori here from the Uniting Local Area Coordination Program. When your NDIS plan is approved, your NDIS funding will be allocated for a period of time. You will have a plan start date and a plan review date. This will then create what is known as a plan period. This plan period is the time in which you have to use your allocated funding. Towards your plan review date, a meeting will need to be booked.
What will happen at my scheduled review meeting?
Your scheduled review meeting with a Uniting Local Area Coordinator, known as an LAC, will be much like your first NDIS planning meeting. In addition to what we would look at in your first NDIS planning meeting, at your scheduled review meeting, we will also look at what has worked and what hasn't during the previous plan period, any changes that have occurred in your life, what your goals are for your next plan period, what you have achieved and what you'd like to work towards in the future, what supports you'll need to achieve your new goals, and any supporting documentation you might need.
When should I start planning for my scheduled review meeting?
At the Uniting LAC program, we encourage you to start preparing for your scheduled plan review meeting 6 months before your plan review date. This is because you may need to collect supporting documentation or reports from therapists or treating professionals, and this all takes time to coordinate. One of the main reasons for this could be due to long waiting lists to see the required practitioner. It is best to start planning and having these conversations with them 6 months from your plan review date.
What information should be in my reports from therapists or service providers for my plan review?
During the plan review process, it is important to bring the most current supporting documents to the meeting. These might include progress reports, new assessments, quotes, or letters from allied health professionals or other relevant specialists. You may ask your service provider to supply a report or progress notes showing how their work has helped you to achieve the goals in your plan. Generally, progress reports should include a summary of the supports provided to you during the plan period, how the support has assisted you to work towards and achieve some of your goals, whether you have been linked to any additional informal, community or mainstream supports, barriers encountered during the plan period and the strategies put in place to resolve these, any risks identified to you or others, any evidence or other information that may be relevant for the NDIA to consider when determining reasonable and necessary support. It is important to remember that the NDIS is an insurance-based scheme and therefore requires evidence to continue and provide funded supports to help meet your goals. It is important that these reports and assessments are outcomes focused. Some things to consider are: what is the support or therapy which has been provided? Has it been successful and does it need to continue?
When should I make an appointment to meet with a Uniting Local Area Coordinator?
Our local area coordinators understand that expired plans can be extremely unsettling. We want to get you as prepared as possible for your scheduled review to avoid any delays. Our Uniting LACs will get in touch with you 8 weeks before your plan review date to make an appointment with you. This will give us time to gather your information and for you to have any questions answered. Remember to have all of your relevant documentation ready at the time of the meeting. This will make sure your plan can be developed shortly after the meeting. If you haven't heard from a Uniting LAC 8 weeks before your plan review date, please contact your nearest Uniting Local Area Coordination Office to make an appointment.
Are there any resources that can assist me to prepare for the scheduled plan review meeting?
Yes, there is a great resource that the NDIA has released and it is available on the NDIS website. Booklet 2, named Planning, has been designed to help capture any information to assist you to prepare for your scheduled plan review meeting. You can find it here on the link provided or search on the NDIS website for Booklet 2. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, here are a list of ways you can stay in touch and gain access to more useful information.